What up, dudes? Fruit Punch Saber here. Back with some more Tsukihime. Man! I don't know how I feel. Nasu! Nasu feels so mean to Noelle. Like, I don't know. I mean, Noelle was gonna be an enemy. Whether you like it or not. That was her whole thing, right? That's the whole point of her character, but a loli. I don't know. Oh man, I guess the loli part doesn't really bother me that much. It's the part of her suffering that kind of bothers me. I'm like, man, that's why. And then she gets no happy ending in either the Arc route or the Ciel Route. So I don't know. I mean, they gave her a kind of a happy ending in Type Lumina. We'll see how it goes. Noelle Sensei suffered for my amusement, pretty much. A hot summer day. Huge fluffy clouds cover the blue sky. The air shimmers with heat, and the keening of cicadas eats at me. The cries of the cicadas. I love this OST. This OST is so good. It's so loud, I wish I was dead. Cicada husks are scattered around. It feels as if the beating sun is right on top of us. Burning, sizzling, scorching the clearing. A hot midsummer day. It's as if the world has warped into one massive frying pan. Akia is crying. A child is on the ground next to her. He lies deathly still, his white shirt stained in deep red. I gaze down at them. My hand dripped with the same shade of red. No, that's not red. My hand is soaked in his blood. That's what it is. In other words, I've always been a murderer, ever since I was a child. Oh! Oh, fuck, it's Type Earth! Hime! I see a sunless garden. A field of flowers blooming by the pale moonlight. High above, a porcelain visage blots out of the cosmos. At the convergence of the sphere stands a creature, a virgin white. Good morning, excuse me, I'll butcher your name. Ixan Malbar. I'll call you 589. What up, dude? Her mind untouched by language. Her own will a stranger. Her only purpose, the deliverance of death. Drenched in blood, yet not a scratch upon her. For it in her ken, life blood that stains her dress crimson. To spill it is her freedom, her only freedom. Not that her work is done. She has fallen like a star, back to earth, to be sealed again within the castle heart. Come on, man. If you gotta choose, Senpai or Hime. Come on. Hime! Right. Dude, Hime. Hime all day, every day. There, she will fall into a sleep from which she may be woken, but cannot wake. But for now, ignorant of that fate, she gazes with faraway eyes at the distant moon. In her countenance, I saw eternity. Or did I? Did I really? Perhaps I simply imagine it. Not that it matters, truth or illusion, it is the same. Her figure remains seared into my eyeballs long after I am dead. A phantom flower, a mote of living starlight unpearled on this earth. I thought to pluck that star from my own. Death cannot part a bride and groom, equal in immortality. so I would forge a wedding band in blood. An unending chain of fate to transcend the carnage we would wreak on one another. I knew full well that I condemned myself to hell. For accepting this closed circle, I forsook my dream of infinity. Dang, he dreamed about Hime, bro. Nice. I wake from a long slumber. As soon as I realize that I'm in my room, I put my glasses back on. Someone must have left the window open. I can hear the chirping of birds from the garden outside. A cool breeze brushes my cheek. Faint sunlight filters through my eyelids. It's another peaceful morning. Heaving myself out of bed, I glance at the date and time. It's Friday, 7 in the morning. I'm feeling far from my best. My body's lethargic, feverish. Yesterday's tumultuous series of events is taking its toll. Merely taking a deep breath makes me want to throw up. This isn't anemia, though. It's discomfort born from hunger. Nausea grips me like a vice, as though there's something toxic lodged in my guts.
失礼いたします。
The only normal girl in this entire game. Hisue? The only normal girl. Oh man. A maid enters the room. Surprise ripples across her face as she sees me. She must have expected me to be asleep.
おはようございます。お目覚めになられていたのですね。
She didn't say Shiki-sama. Oh, there you go. Her faintest gesture makes me bristle. I'm not quite sure why.
おはよう。朝食だろ。わかっている。すぐに行くから出て行ってくれ。着替えるんだ、これから。
It ain't cold.
失礼いたしました。それでは、食堂でお待ちしております。
って、何やってんだ、俺。
I should know better than to take my bad mood out on other people.
それにしても。
I feel awful. My body feels like it's teetering on the edge of the precipice. That must be why I snapped. There's no way I'll be able to focus on my schoolwork like this, though it's not quite reason enough to call an absent either.
そうだ。学校には行かないと。
No, I feel too sick to think straight. I'm certain there's some reason I need to go there. I breathe in deep to take my mind off the hollow unease sitting in the pit of my stomach. After taking a moment to steady myself, this dizziness is turning out to be a real pain. Actually, I'll leave my room. I polish off a flavorless breakfast, then head to the parlor to make my customary appearance. The mistress of the mansion is visibly peeved. She clearly doesn't intend to lighten up until I make some concessions first. But while I made an effort to ignore her charms until now, this prickly attitude is endearing in its own way. A rose is only more beautiful for its thorn.
おはよう、アキラ。今朝も早いな。
おはようございます、兄さん。兄さんも今朝はそれなりですね。昨夜は夜更かしをしていたようですが。
Oh, I get it. That's why she's keeping up the angry act. It's all about intimidating me into maintaining tonal propriety. Though it's a heavy burden for such youthful shoulders, her performance as mistress of the house is flawless.
門限を1時間破ったことは謝るよ。今朝もだけど、ここのところ具合が悪くて、ちょっと公園で休んでいたんだ。
そういう時は連絡をするようにと言ったはずです。すぐに迎えを出しますから。それで、体の具合が悪いというのはどのくらいなんですか？
食欲がない程度だ。しばらくすれば良くなるから心配しないでいい。何？ちゃんと栄養を取れば元に戻るさ。
大丈夫なんですか？顔色が悪いようですし、気分が優れないのでしたら今日はお休みになった方が。
いいよ、明日から休みなんだし、今日ぐらいは乗り切るさ。いいから自分のことに気を使いなさい。俺なんかより お前の方が毎日働いているんだから。
いえ、私は職務というか当主としての義務というか。
義務で家計が回せるなら破産する家はないだろう。遠野の家を存続させることがどれほどの大仕事か部外者ながら分かってるつもりだよ。休みの日なら俺も力になれるから何かあったら言ってくれ。
兄さん、何かいえ、いいものでも食べたんですか？それとも何かとんでもない悪さをしたので発覚する前に善行を積んで根回しをしているとか。
お前、実の兄を何だと思ってるんだ。昨日までは学校以外のことで忙しかっただけで、今日からは心を入れ替えて遠野家の長男らしく務めるさ。
Damn, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I read that new Key Studio visual novel. There's a demo for it. I think it's called NMOI or something like that. Imoto-san. Imoto-san's name is Rika. Rika's pretty good. I keep thinking about Rika. Akiya's pretty good too, but
ほら、
Rika's
のんびりしてる
pretty
暇は
good.
ないだろ。時間いい加減やばいんじゃないか。
The clock is pushing 7:20 a.m. Akiya might go to school by car, but I'm pretty sure she has to leave closer to 7.
そうですね。それではお先に失礼します。兄さん、先ほどの提案ですが喜んで受けさせていただきます。日曜日の午後に兄さんの歓迎会を開きますから開けておいてくださいね。
Sunday. She leaves the parlor, cool to the last. Not a single strand of her sleek black hair is out of place. It's hard not to be entranced by her elegance. Frankly, I'm appalled at myself. How could I have ignored such a treasure all this time? What? Okay. Okay. Alright. I leave the mansion and head to school. My limbs still feel stiff as I descend the hill, like I'm piloting someone else's body.
Nice! おはようさん!
A familiar face greets me as I enter the classroom. My friend is nothing if not a truant, but on the days he actually comes in, he arrives with plenty of time to spare. He does live nearby, so maybe that's part of it. But I suspect that he's just not the kind of guy to do things by halves.
おはよう、
Oh!
久しぶりだね。
What the fuck is Sasuke? What? If Rora dies, Sasuke becomes human again? Is that how it works? What the fuck? Or did she never become a vampire? And in the Arc and Ciel Route? I don't know. I always assumed she became a vampire. At least that's how it kind of depicts, because she always disappears, right? And Arc and Ciel Route, and then you only meet her during the far side of the moon, and then you discover why we never see her in the game. It's because she's hiding in a warehouse, because she turned into a vampire. What? She's human?
あれ、弓塚さん。そういえばしばらくぶり。何日か休んでいたけど、風邪か何か？
ちょっと怪我しちゃって
Got hurt.
大事には至らなかったんだけど、お父さんが心配性でね。例の通り魔事件の犯人が捕まるまで休んでいなさいって。
それは何より。でも捕まってないよな、犯人。
ああ、ここ数日ニュースもねえし、逃げたか隠れたかしてるんじゃねえの？
いつまでも休めないし、事件も途絶えたでしょ。それでお父さんも渋々な顔で学校に行きなさいって。
Did she kill her parents? I don't remember. I don't think she did. I think, at least in the original Tsukihime, she just... Once she became a vampire, she just hid in a warehouse, right? I don't think she killed anybody. Did she kill somebody? She might have. I don't know. That's good to hear. I deliberately avoid probing her about her injury. Judging by her father's overprotectiveness, I can more or less guess what happened. just as Shikitono has survived ordeals she knows nothing about. She may well have endured similar hardships.
と退屈な一日の始まりだ。じゃあな遠野、また昼休みに。
My friend returns to his seat as the homeroom bell rings. Dude, Sasuke's in the Ciel Route! What? What the hell? I like this. Oh, Sasuke. Huh. My other classmate just stands there, staring at me.
どうしたの弓塚さん。机戻らないの？それとも俺の机で一緒に授業とか受ける？
嬉しいけど遠慮します。
嬉しいってこ。
今日はおかしなこと言うんだね、遠野くん。私が休んでいる時に何かあった？
別に何も。弓塚さんの方こそ変じゃない？
私はいいんだよ。病み上がりですから。
Damn, I'm a fan of Sasuke too, yes.
でもやっぱりちょっと似てるかも。
Him.
似てるって俺のこと？
休む前、遠野くんっぽい人を見かけてね。声をかけてみたら全然違う人で慌てて逃げ出したんだ。
She's talking about Roa.
後になって思い返すと、なんで遠野くんっぽいと思ったのか不思議だったんだけど。
だったんだけど？
今朝遠野くんを見た時に、あれやっぱり似てたって思っちゃった。きっと歩き方とかそういうのが似てたんだよね。
Seemingly satisfied, she returned to her desk.
歩き方ね。
Is she talking about Roa? Is that who she met? I don't know, man. It's kind of hard because Shiki does not look like Shiki. And Roa does not look like Shiki. Unless Shiki looks more like Roa right now. I don't know. Let's see. That must have been the same afternoon I murdered. Oh, 17 pieces. Before she stopped coming to school. Did we ever get a scene where Sasuke was calling out to Shiki? I don't remember that. Who would look like Shiki? Before wandering through town in the days. Perhaps it really was me, but no. She said she called out to him, so it couldn't happen. I would have remembered the classmate trying to talk to me. Yeah. So that scene never happened.
何にせよ、弓塚さんが教室にいるのはいいよな。ほっとする。
Damn, dude. Are we not going to get this answer until Far Side of the Moon? What the hell? I want to know now. The girls' group is a lot louder now, but I can indulge them that. With the final lingering glance of Yumazika... What? Figure. I return to my seat and prepare for another exciting day of my school career. What's that censored word? That ass. I'm be honest, I like her. She's cute. You can't say that ass. It's just I mean, whatever, man. To my disappointment, there was little excitement to be had today. What'd you expect? A circus? Our friend scoffed at my grumbling during lunch, and now I had to admit he had a point. At a whim, I take a detour through the schoolyard on my way to the gate. The sports fields are empty. Clubs have been suspended, so the school building is virtually deserted now that classes are over. Damn, dude, just go back to the Arimas. The Tono family's not for you, Shiki. The sun sinks below the distant horizon. Apparently, I'm the only one boring enough to hang around school after hours with nothing to do. The schoolyard is flooded with crimson light. My stomach churns at the sight. The illusion of blood-soaked earth reminds me of the horrors of the last few days. What's up, Seven? Red everywhere. A red cityscape. A red treatment plant. A stone chapel, furnished with a carpet of human flesh. The pleasant squishiness of underfoot, like treading on virgin snow. My consciousness flickers as pain pulses behind my eyeballs. Wearing my glasses, and still my headache persists. Why? My head is splitting. Why? My head. Why? Is splitting. Why? After a short while, the pain subsides. I'm lucky no one else is around at this hour. If there had been someone, anyone at all, I could have satisfied myself, but there wasn't. That's good. What he said. There's been someone, anyone. He could have satisfied himself with what? Satisfied with what? I exhale, and the air pulled in my lungs. Massaging my dry throat, I leave the blood-red schoolyard behind. Hauling my languid body back home is a labor in and of itself. My limbs are still as stiff as they were this morning. This calls for a more radical approach. I need to find someone soon. Tonight even.
Tadaima. Are? Hisui?
Oh, there's a Kohaku! I bet that's Kohaku, bro. I return to the mansion to find Hisui engaged in some kind of household. She's carrying an unfamiliar chair. Oh, this chair! This fucking chair! Into the lobby. I wonder if we're decorating. As soon as she noticed me, she trots up to me with muted footsteps. It's like watching a little bird literally approach a hungry cat. She's so oblivious, it's maddening. It's a good thing I know the value of moderation. A less restrained hunter would have snapped her up in a heartbeat. That dang chair, right? You think that's Shiki? I mean, who do you think this is? In the original, right? I thought it was Kohaku. That, you know, not Hisui. From bad to worse. Might she insist on putting that waxy nape on hers on display like that?
いいよ。たまにはそういうこともあるだろうし。それより何？模様替え？
はい。遊戯室の椅子を新しいものに変えましたので、古い方を椅子の少ない部屋に移動させるよう、秋葉様から。
そっか。琥珀さんはいる？
姉さんは外に出ているところです。ご用でしたら後ほど、お部屋の方に2人で伺わせていただきますが。
いや、それならいいんだ。自分でできるから。喉が渇いてるんで、食堂にあるお茶一式使わせてもらっていいかな。
はい。トレイに乗っているものなら問題ないと思います。
そっか。仕事中呼び止めて悪かった。
Kohaku would never make a face like that. I thank her and head to the dining room. There, I quench my thirst before returning to the lobby. The tray boasted quite the assortment of green tea and tea biscuits, so I ended up spending longer than intended. Now then, it doesn't seem like the maids have finished their duties yet, so I might as well head to my room until dinner. Oh! Oh no! Iconic scene incoming! Pain shoots through my knee, and I lie down to find the chair before. I tuck carefully out of the way against the wall. If I'd been looking where I was going, I would have seen it. I gotta say, it's too iconic. I gotta revisit it one day. This fucking chair. I heave a heavy sigh. Why would someone leave a chair in the lobby? There's no point. There are too many of them here already. Why put another one down? Can't she see that all this clutter is unsightly? No taste whatsoever, that girl. Doesn't know her place. Totally useless. Fuck! To top it all off, my knee is still aching. I didn't need to feel this pain. And I wouldn't have, if not for this chair. It ruined my perfectly good mood. I finally had some precious free time, and it's been wasted upon one stupid maid's thoughtless mistake. I give the chair the kick it deserves. Throb. The only makes my leg hurt more. How dare it get in my way? It grates on my nerves like sandpaper. This chair is an eyesore. This chair.
Shiki-sama.
Oh god! I feel like it was longer in the original, but it was still pretty good. This fucking chair! The horrified face of Hisue. Fuck yeah.
あれ翡翠どうしたんだいきなりそんなところに
She's so horrified. I never seen Hisue made a face like that before. Did she ever made a face like that in the remake? Not once, right? This is her first time making this face. Is on this this particular scene. Surprise overcome me before I finish speaking. My breathing is ragged. My chest is heaving. I feel like I just run a few dozen kilometers.
あれなんでこんな
Poor Hisue.
息が上がってるんだろう
Yeah, she just witnessed something that she'll never forget for the rest of her life. I raise my chin to open up my airway.
Shiki-sama、何をおっしゃっているのですか？
何って翡翠こそどうしたんだよそんな不安そうな顔して何かあったのか
Shiki-sama、ご自分が何をなさっていたのか分かっていらっしゃらないのですか？
何をしてるかって俺は別に何も
Another wave of pain crashes over me. I shake my head to clear it and see for the first time what's lying on the floor around me. It's smashed to splinters, almost beyond recognition, but just about identifiable as the remains of the chair. My heart pounds like a jackhammer.
これ俺が
はい。Shiki-samaが椅子を持って床に何度も叩きつけた結果です。
Hell yeah. It's my boy Shiki. For a second, I think my heart has stopped. My temperature plummets. My brain freezes with a cracking of ice. I look down at my hands in shock. Running imprints from gripping the chair legs stare back at me.
なん
I don't understand. My own actions makes no sense to me. This isn't something I would do. Sure, I remember bumping my leg. I remember the pain, but why would I throw such a childish, destructive tantrum over something so trivial?
Shiki-sama、ご気分が優れないのですか？体調が悪いのでしたら、お医者様をお呼びいたしますが。
I know that look. I saw him many times, long ago, in the hospital. It's the expression of people wear when looking at something abnormal.
違うなんでもないなんでもないんだごめん翡翠ごめん俺どうかしてる
I leave the little bird behind, along with the wreckage of dismembered chair.
Shiki-sama、落ち着いてください。そんなに息を乱しては、お体に触ります。
いいんだほっといてくれ一人になりたいんだ一人にさせてくれ
I bound up the stairs before I even finish, almost like I'm running away. A part of me notes dryly. I shut my door and tumble into bed. Under my duvet, I'm cut off of the outside world. It's happening again. This twinging in my temples just won't go away. Throb, throb. The headache pulses over and over, like a second heart beating in my skull. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It has to be this pain that made me so strangely short-tempered. Looking at the line so often over the past couple of days must have fried my brain. For now, I just had to write it out. As long as I keep my glasses on, I don't think it'll get worse.
そうだ。これはいつもの頭痛だ。すぐに落ち着け。ただ痛いだけのいつも通りの頭痛なんだ。
What else could it be? Quiet now. Stay quiet and it'll go away. There, all back to normal. My room is deathly silent. Still, the only sound is the ticking of the clock. It's very soothing. Very, very soothing. Okay, could you shut up for a second? Hey, I'm talking to you. I thought I told you to shut up. Ah, sweet silence.
よし、静かになった。
No one would have stirred me here. If my head won't stop bothering me, I'll just go to sleep. Once I close my eyes, the darkness of night will come. And once night comes, I can forget everything. That'll do for now, won't it? It's all over anyway.
ああ、そうか。そういえばも
There are no more vampires prowling the streets. No more monsters to fight. No more nightmares hunting me down. No more churchwomen to offend my eyes. All is well. With a heavy sigh, I let myself fall into a deep sleep. What do you mean, no more churchwoman to offend your eyes? Talking like you're someone else, Shiki. I awakened earlier than expected. The results of unwelcome interference, most likely. I clasped my hand around my right tricep and squeezed the blood vessels inside. It must have hurt if I were human, but it doesn't. It might have helped if help were needed, but it no longer is. The mad woman needs to stop meddling. She only ever seems to stick her nose in where it isn't wanted. It's past midnight. Delightfully dreadful screams reverberate from the city. My flesh, my heart, my soul's craves nourishment. And I didn't even leave myself a snack on the bedside table. I must really be losing my touch. Damn, that's Shiki wandering the streets. What he's looking for. After sourcing food from the streets, I retreat to the rooftop to consume it. It's nice to be so close to the sky. If I had to content myself with such base fare, I at least like to dine with a view. The voices of an audience rise from below. Oh, fuck! Wait a minute! Oh, we're not Shiki. This is Noelle. Aw, man. Alright. I know that weapon anywhere. I play type Lumina, so I know what kind of weapon she uses. She uses the lances. From the edge of the roof, I watch the play unfold.
死んでる。
お願い、私だけは殺さないで。ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめん。
We can fix her, right? Noelle, it's not too late. I mean, honestly, Ciel killed a lot of people. Or probably killed a lot of people. Why can't we atone for Noelle? Yeah, she's killing a lot of people right now, but the other girls killed a lot of people. God who knows how many Kohaku have killed by now. Like, if we can forgive those 3, I think we can forgive Noelle, right? And nothing. The only thing I can't forgive is Nasu making her a loli. That's the only thing I can't forgive. Why you gotta make her flat? You motherfucker! Not just flat and small. The hell? Is nothing worthy of note. A vampire with scarlet hair has cornered 6 humans in an alleyway. Her rank is surprisingly high for someone so freshly turned. Rank 6! A lesser dead apostle. She's a rank 6 dead apostle. The highest rank is rank 8, right? Rank 8 is someone almost, not quite, almost Arc level. I don't even know Hime level. Maybe Arc. She's powerful enough, but clearly inexperienced. Those 6 victims will soon become exponentially more. It's like watching a predator toying with his prey, savoring their suffering to feed his sadism. Further evidence that common rabble cannot be trusted with this kind of power. Invariably, they get carried away, devouring everything in sight with a single meal would do. Perhaps it's because I just woken up myself, but I catch myself smiling as I look on. I suppose I'm not so different to be eating dinner in the same place. Giving myself deprecating mood, I may as well indulge in a little nostalgia. Once I was very much like her in another time or another life. Wait a minute! Is that Shiki at the rooftop or? Wait a minute. Vampires. Is Shiki eating someone at the rooftop? Who's at the rooftop? He said I was very much like her another time, another life. In my naivety, I opened my church to all, cultivating my own disciples, as many dead apostles do. Oh, this is Roa! Or Shiki. Probably both, right? Of course, anyone who understood my ideals would not have sought such a flawed conception of immortality as apostlehood. I had little objection to Nightkin or lore. However, the advent of believers at the 5th and even the 6th rank, with their supposed anatomy, filled me with the greatest rage and disappointment I ever known. In the end, I erased their stain myself before my pale executioner could rob me of the chance. As ingenious as that life was, I look back on it now with an odd fondness. I think I found the night in this city agreeable. As proof of that. I think we're in Noelle point of view. I don't know who we are right now. The voice within me has nothing to say about the gruesome display. This body belongs to me now. Yeah, we're Noelle. Okay, we're Noelle. Wait, we're Roa. Hey, I don't know again. Shikitona has fallen asleep, never to wake up again. I think we're Roa. Or Noelle. Who are we? On my way home, I stopped to take a look at the sky. The moon above is pasted over the stars. The unchanging spectacle, no matter whose eyes I see it through. Now, I have a promise to keep. A banquet to hold. This celestial egg. This testament to eternity. To give thanks to you, my great lord. I will install my own pantheon. I think we're Aurora right now. I think so, yeah. Because he went back home to the Tono mansion. He says Shiki. What the fuck? The end? Oh! Roa. He turned to Roa. What? What? What happened? What? How did we lost? Bad ending. Return to
こん
Roa.
にちは。また随分とレアなバッドエンドを迎えましたね。
Yeah.
あれ？特に選択肢を選んでいないのにバッドエンドになっちゃった。
Yeah?
と、首をかしげる遠野くんをお助けする Q&A コーナー。
教えて、
教えて、シエル先生の時間です。
Yeah. What's she doing?
今回の原因はズバリ9日目にあります。
Okay.
物語に影響を及ぼさない選択肢のようで、実は猛毒が仕込まれていたというケースです。予防接種を受けるときは細心の注意を。なんか面白そうだからで危ない注射を打たれてはいけませんよ。
What's wrong with Neko Arc?
さっきから静かですけど、何やってるんですか？
アンケート書いてるとこ、不具合の報告。ほら、本編でヒロインが出なくなってから丸々2日っしょ。
It's a bug.
こんな状態が続くとメガネ君のモチベにも影響するしさ。早くパッチ当ててもらわないとね。
Patch this shit.
9日目のシエル vs アルクの時、アルクと一緒にシエルを倒すルートをくだ
Is
さい。
she drawing with a crown? Okay. Oh, writing with a crown.
その心配は無用です。ヒロイン出ずっぱりですから。でも8日目の夜の選択肢は確かに重要ですね。運命の分岐点と言っても過言ではありません。
What? Day 8 too.
私はどうかと思いますけど、アルクエイドが街を守ったのは事実ですし、遠野くんが心の底から、私は本当どうかと思いますけど、
Gotta get comfy.
アルクエイドを信じるのなら彼女寄りの選択をするのも一つの正解かと。もっともその結果街がどうなるか保証はしませんので、あしからず。
Wait.
これに関しては以上です。私忠告はしましたから。
What do I do?
マジか、8日目からやり直す。せっかくだからそっちを選ぶぜ。
Start over from day. Whoa! She stole the TV. I gotta start her from day 8, motherfucker. A few hours later. She's cold.
ほら、だから言ったでしょ。
誰がここまでやれと言った。
What happened? 教えて、Ciel Sensei. What? I gotta go back? That was bad ending 15 or 16. It's 15. Let me see. Again.
なんか面白そうだからで危ない注射を打たれてはいけませんよ。
What? Okay. I guess I gotta go back. I fucked up. Damn, I gotta go all the way back to this one. Damn, dude, that's a long... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That's a long time. Yeah, I guess. That was day 11? That was day 11. Damn, alright. Alright, I guess. Fucked up. I just wanted to take the one that hurts.
見たくなくて効果がある方をお願いします。
しきちゃんたら
That's what I'm
遊びが
saying.
な。
That's not fun.
でも仕方ないか。
患者さんの決断は絶対厳守が
I want to
私の
take
プ
the
ライドだし
vampire shots. What's wrong with being a
ちょっとチクッとするけど
vampire?
我慢してね。
Isn't being a vampire cool? What's she doing?
注射慣れしてるでしょ。ほら、私博士だけどナース服も大好きですし、
I do love a
メ
good
ス
nurse
の感
outfit.
触もしびれちゃうけど、お注射のドクドク注入しちゃう感じとかたまらないじゃない。
Fluids? What
で
fluids?
無言で席を立つとかしきちゃんひどくない？
いや、後が使えてますから。雑談はまた次の機会に。
私も仕事が入ってるから次の機会とかないんだけどね。ま、そのあたりはいっか。しきちゃんとは関係ない
Another
し。
time.
確かに後は使えてるし、楽しい日々はもうおしまい。ぬるい休憩はいい加減ここまでかもね。
What she said? Like a spider web. She's a spider. Alright, well, I guess we gotta replay everything. Thank God for the skip function. Damn, dude! I took the shot that looked cool and I die. God damn it. Doesn't Dr. Eric seems trustworthy? Wouldn't you trust her? If she give you a really weird needle and she says she want to stick it in you, wouldn't you let her do it? Right? I would. I did, and I got a bad ending for it, apparently. But, I mean, come on, man. Dr. Eric, how can you say no to her? I wouldn't say no. Oh, I love this scene. Damn, I gotta remember what choices to make. I think I say this one, right? Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not, right? Damn, I like Noelle. She's crazy. But aren't all the girls in this game crazy? What's so different from Noelle smashing and violating a vampire compared to what Akia does to people, Kohaku does to everyone, Ciel does to kill her vampires, and well, Arc just straight up just kills them. She doesn't even mess with it. She just like kill it. I don't remember what day are we on. We're on day 9 or 10. I don't remember. Try to keep my cool. So I gotta be careful on this one too. So I gotta choose. Excuse me. What did I choose last time? I don't remember. Then it's been a long time. This fight's cool. This is gonna be really cool when this gets to anime, right? This fight's gonna be so cool. This anime is gonna be really good. I think it's gonna be good, like very good. Is it gonna be better than UBW, Unlimited Blade Works? And Heaven Feels? I don't know. Heaven Feels are pretty cool. They made Heaven Feel way cooler by giving it a lot more fight scenes. Like the Saber versus Rider one. This is an anime only fight. Saber versus Berserker. It's mostly the Saber fights that's really fucking cool. Well, Unlimited W, UBW got some cool one like Lancer versus Archer, both of them. I'm trying to remember what else in UBW. Well, I know one of the best ones, Gilgamesh versus Shido. That's definitely the best one. She's kind of cute in her nun outfit, right? I like Senpai in her nun's outfit. What's this? Where are we? No. I don't have to save. Dang, man, I can't believe we got a bad ending. So, if he doesn't take the shot, he doesn't turn to Roa. How does that make sense? Ciel's my priority. The other one is... Forgot what was the other one. Something about Ciel. Ciel is senpai. Yeah, senpai would be senpai. Bring it up now. If you don't do it, we get killed by Noelle. And I didn't save, so... And then I gotta ask all these questions, right? If I remember. Gothic. Black keys. She's so stupid. I love her. It's pretty good. Arc. And then we gotta go visit Roa grave, right? Damn, dude, this is all Akia's fault. If she never invited Shiki back to the Tono mansion, Shiki would be living a normal life. It's all Akia's fault. Well, we all know it's technically Kohaku. Mastermind plan, but it's still Akia's fault for taking the initiative on that and listening to Kohaku on getting Nissan back. Join her. I gotta remember what to do there. And then that was the end of the day, right? But the family will all die. I mean, Shiki would still live a normal life. That's here and there. I mean, do you really want a family like the Tono to continue living? Have you seen Makihisa? He did some really fucked up things. Yeah, you could debate. Akia could be different, but that bloodline of family of Tonos? Hell no, man. I don't know about that. I don't blame Kohaku. Fuck the Tonos. Akuya is the lovely Imoto though. That's true. Yeah, but I mean, he already has the Imoto. Her name's Miyako. Miyako's the Imoto too though, but for the Arimas. The only difference is he don't talk to Miyako. That's because Miyako never initiates the conversation. Well, to be fair, Miyako and Akia kind of look alike too, I'm not gonna lie. They both got long black hair. It's just that one does martial arts and the other one's in a Joseon. Two completely different characters. So. Alright, here's the difference. We didn't take Dr. Eric's shots. Well, he turned to Roa. I must be hearing things. I awake to the sound of people screaming. It's past midnight. My stomach is berating me for going to sleep without dinner. But it's not as though I can cook myself, so I have to head outside and see what I can find. Oh, he's still gonna eat people? What's different though? He's not Roro now, right? Incidentally, when we talk about eating, we're really conflating two different things. There's eating for pleasure, which requires time and effort. And there's eating for subsistence, which can be done efficiently. It's the latter I'm interested in tonight. Don't think Natsu thought of Miyako at the beginning? Did Natsu write Melty Blood? I think so, right? He wrote the routes in Melty Blood. I'm talking about like the old routes of Melty Blood, like the OG. And I forgot what's the Melty Blood after the OG. They created like 4 different versions. And the latest one of the old one is like Actress again or something like that. But I forgot the other 3. In my current lethargic state, I have no energy to waste. Wait. It's like the same scene. But instead, I end up watching dinner unfold from afar.
死んでる。
お願い、私だけは殺さないで。ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめん。
From atop a building, I watch the bodies read. I see. They're only taking 6 victims for now, but 6 of the dead will soon be exponentially more. She's making a game of it. It's like watching a predator toying with its prey, savoring their suffering to feed its sadism. Yet more evidence that common rabble cannot be trusted with this kind of power. Invariably, they get carried away, devouring all the quarry in sight with a single meal could do. I look down at my own hands. Is the way we feed righteous or wicked? Can we be permitted to take the time to savor our meal? To eat not for survival, but for pleasure? Of course we can. It is the responsibility of the hunted to defend themselves from the hunter. So decree the laws of nature. Is the slaughter of the other creatures that defines the beasts of prey? The reliance of other species for subsistence? If so, dead apostles are not the ultimate predator. Humanity is. A species which compensates for its natural weaknesses through technological and cultural advancement. A true ancestor will put it thus. Ultimately, it is humanity who will claim the greatest prey of all, the earth itself. However, the ultimate predator is not necessarily the strongest. It is simply the species with the most optimized methods. While human beings excel as a species, they are laughably weak as individuals. Moreover, they are plagued by a systematic evil, their dependence on consuming every other form of life to survive. That is true, humans does eat everything, pretty much. They cannot help but prey on others, and discriminate on their victims' intelligence or biological similarity. So to condemn the slaughter underway as a deliberate act of malice would be arrogant in the extreme. If anyone is at fault here, it is the dead. They who lived in ignorance of their predator status and so failed to act in their own defense. You're wrong. You never say that if you knew what it was like to be weak. Preach all you like to your own kind, but leave us out of it.
助けて、助けて、助けて。
なんで
It's an invigorating spectacle, but I had enough for tonight. Nothing quite ruins the appetite like unsolicited opinions on one's diet and etiquette, least of all from one's own body. The aroma lingering in the air is enough to satisfy my stomach for now. I should get back to my room before I wake up. Oh, so Roy has control of Shiki's body, but not fully yet, right? He said before I wake up, so before Shiki wake up. On my way home, I stopped to look at the sky. The moon loomed so large it could fall from the heavens at any moment. I thought I'd curbed an appetite for tonight, but still, my throat yearns for a fine vintage.
よう、そろそろ目は覚めたか、バルダムよ。
Oh, Roa. Vadam Yong, that's his other name. Mario. A woman would be nice. There's an exquisite specimen in the mansion, but I hesitate to lay my hands on her. Not that the thought of preying on my own family gives me a pause. Rather, my self-preservation instincts warn me it would be the last thing I ever do. Oh yeah, if you eat Hisue or Kohaku, he's dead. I don't know what the fuck Kohaku's gonna do, but I mean... Kohaku is, she's too unexpected. I think Kohaku can fight Roa. I think they met before, right? Kohaku and Roa. I'll save her for last, but on a second thought, perhaps I should calm her now. While my metamorphosis remains undetected, while I can still catch her by surprise.
上出来だ。一縷の望みにかけた甲斐があった。 てめえは電波情報のガンだ。
What?
回線がつながっている肉体ならたやすく安全な方に転移できる。今までの資料に目を通して分かったよ。てめえはできれば転生なんざしたくねえのさ。失われるものが多すぎるからな。だからまだその時代に残れる術があるのならそっちにかけると信じてたぜ。
Considering the following. Suppose someone named A can steal other life forces, and they steal it from someone named B. The relationship may resemble that of a vampire and a human, but it's fundamentally different. They treat life force like currency. While B is alive, A is unrestricted access to their bank account, their vitality. Although this benefits A alone, it is a codependent relationship.
これは今までのてめえにはできなかったことだ。ま、偶然のなせる奇跡ってやつだな。たまたま転生した先のガキに吸血鬼じみた異能があり、その犠牲者がしつこく生き残りやがった。
The kid you picked to reincarnate. So the kid he picked to reincarnate just happened to have vampiric traits. He's talking about capital letter Shiki. Because capital letter Shiki, just like Akia, has the power to control, I think it's blood, right? Was it blood? That's the thing with the Tono family. They had some demonic powers, just like vampires, I think. I think it was blood that they control, I don't remember. Now his second prey, which is Shiki, the main character, came back from the dead. And because he came back from the dead, he has the powers of eyes of mystic depth perception.
悲惨な話だがね。この町には
You got two
一心
fucked
同
up
体の人手なしが2人もいたことになる。
schizophrenics. Alright. A is an example of the original Shiki Tono, scion of ancient beings peculiar to this land. When the madness in his blood began to manifest, he was deposed of his father. Yeah, that's Shiki, capital letter Shiki. So he's talking about capital letter Shiki. He got disposed of by his father. Okay. But secretly had access to a secondary source of life force, B. Shiki Tono. That's the main character, Shiki. His family adopted son of a similar name. Okay. Damn, dude, they tell you this in Ciel Route. Isn't that spoilers to the Red Moon? What the hell, Nasu? Consequently, Shiki A survived his brush with death, but Shiki B died. His bank account drained by Shiki A. So yeah, that's how Shiki got the eyes of death perception. He died by Shiki A, which is the real Tono Shiki. That was not the end, however. The situation was complicated by external factors that brought Shiki B back to life. Shiki B, the main character Shiki, got brought back to life by Akia. Akia brought him back to life.
だがそのおかげで俺も薄皮一枚で首がつながった。
See my neck.
大公社は本国に祈祷させた。神祖も俺が抑える。てめえは安心して目を覚ませ。その後ゆっくり不老の秘術について取引しようじゃねえか。
What? Alright, hold up. What's his relationship with Mario now? I'm not complaining and saying my neck, that's for damn sure. And those executed pack their bags and I keep the answers after back. Oh, what? Mario? It's in cahoots with Roa. What the fuck? Okay. So I don't know anything about Mario. He's a new character in the remake. Let's see. Let's see. What kind of deal he has with Roa? Shiki B was taken to the hospital. Shiki B is the main character. So the main character Shiki was taken to the hospital, where his life was saved by surgery. No, it's not. What the fuck? His life was saved by Akia. Or rather, he was preserved on the brink of death. The vampire of the Western breed would have granted him their blood, and with it, a long life as their minion. But the Eastern counterparts are different. Though some unknown art, they can bring a human back from the dead, their humanity intact without a drop of blood. Hold on. Wait a minute. We present to bring a vampire of the Western breed could have granted their blood? So Shiki could have got back to life even without Akia. But then there was no vampires. Was there any vampires doing 7 years ago? I don't know. How fascinating, small and remote this island may be, it is for this very reason that the ancient mystics linger here in such abundance. And among them, this clan, a relic from times of yore. Even if vampires had never appeared in Soya, its downfall wouldn't have been far off. Ah, it's been so long. 8 years, in fact, since I last set foot in this house. What? Nania killed him? For real? Nania killed... There was vampires from 7 years ago. So World said that he's been into this house 8 years ago. I don't remember that, I'll be honest. It has been like almost... Now it's almost 6 years for me since I last played the original Tsukihime. So I don't remember this part. Did Roa came there before? Let's see. I didn't know there was vampires there. I didn't even know the Nanias killed them. Don't know, but there are. Yeah, the Nania is known. The Nania clan is known to be monster hunters. The supernatural killers. That's why Shiki, when he first saw Arc, his Nania blood boils. Because she is of the supernatural. And because she is of the supernatural, his blood and instincts tells him, kill her. Kill her, kill her, kill her. And that's why he sliced her up to 17 pieces. Alright. Well, that's interesting. So everything's going to be pretty new at this point, right? That's interesting. That's interesting. So, chapter 11. You get a bad ending if you take the shot from Dr. Eric. If you took the normal shot from Dr. Eric, you can go to chapter 12. If you don't, you turn into Roa. So that's good to know.